hi. Hey. Oh, I am zooming. Yay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Zuzu. Hello. Hi. Hi. Today we're gonna have a good time with Higurashi. I found that I can't stream it. I don't know if I can leave it as a VOD because Japan is kinda strict with copyright and stuff, but we'll see. I will gonna upload it as a VOD, and if they decide to copyright strike me, I'm just gonna delete it. How is your day, Zuzu? I hope everything is okay, and I hope you are cozy for a bit of night spooks with Higurashi. Yay! Also, you can check as I opened the question of the day so people can see it when they join. Yay! I really hope that the game is gonna run. I tested it, it should be okay. So yeah. Oh, I hope the stressing part gets out of the picture soon. That sounded kind of menacing, but yeah, I hope it gets out of the picture soon so you can relax and have a good time. I don't think that my voice is gonna be very good for voice acting today because I had a really weird sleeping schedule. It's not gonna allow you because I already did it once. You can check a bit up in the chat. Don't scroll a bit up and you're gonna see the question of the day. It's made so it's not spammed. So once one person makes it, you have a bit of time. Since I still don't have many people in chat, I made the times quite big. So yeah, if you enjoy anime and stuff like that, which horror or spooky anime is your favorite, or manga? And if you don't watch them, maybe novel or like game. In general, we're just in spooky mood tonight. Also, sorry if you hear cracking, this is my back. I just really like all kinds of stories from Junji Ito. Oh yeah, Junji Ito. Ito-san ga sugoi. He's an incredible person. The art style is oddly haunting, like it's beautiful if you watch only the people. There was one time I was reading I'm really bad with names, but the story with the all spirals, and I just looked at one of the panels only with people and I was like, oh my god, the people are actually beautiful, but the story and the art, especially of the creatures, is and it's so funny because from what I know, Junji Ito himself is kind of bright, cheery guy, but he creates so messed up stories. Yeah, Uzumaki. I'm really bad with names. So, Uzumaki, I haven't read the full Uzumaki, but I had read part of it, and I was just reading, and my eye was like sitting on the guy who is like the main character in Uzumaki, and I was like, he actually looks really pretty. But then I was thinking how the rest is kind of gruesome, and realized, oh my god, actually the people in this manga are pretty. This was my weird out of the nowhere observation when I was reading, aside from, being creeped out because it's so well written. And I genuinely don't like horror where it's mainly about disturbing things. Like I prefer horror based on atmosphere, like Higurashi. I'm looking for Junji Ito manga to collect, but I'd have to order them. Yes, you have to order them. I was Although I saw near my place, but it's so expensive. I literally can't buy, like, if I buy 2 sets of Uzumaki as a special edition manga, I can buy myself a mic, which is kinda, you know, when put in perspective. But yeah, at some point I may or may not have to stand up and get another cup of water because I'm talking now and my voice already is dying. Imagine when I actually start voice acting myself bigger because I was kind of small. And so yeah, get yourself cozy, get yourself something to drink. I know that you're going to sleep at this time, but if you're planning to, I took my water now, but probably later. I want to have at least 2 hours stream, but I don't know if my voice is gonna hold for 2 hours. That's why I think I'm just gonna read in my speaking voice instead of straight up voice acting. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to voice act next time we have a visual novel stream, which is gonna be Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday because tomorrow we're having Cats Organized Neatly, which, by the way, I ignored playing because after I reached level 50, my brain just died. So you're gonna see me lose my mind tomorrow. After that, we have 1 day break. And after that, we have the visual novel that I'm playing alongside of Higurashi, which is Our Life. Yeah. No, after that, I think we have my drawing stream. Yep. I'm gonna be very happy if you draw. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Thursday, not Tuesday. Gomennasai! I am idiot. 本当にごめんなさい. Oh god. But yeah. So I am actually excited for this week's stuff because this is gonna be the first time I'm showing how I draw, which is gonna be I know which is which, but my brain forgets how to pronounce the right one because I'm not native English speaker. That's why. But yeah, in Thursday we're gonna have time with me drawing and like chill Zatsudan, just watching me draw and talking about different things about your day and stuff. And then I think I gave myself Friday. I have to check. My brain is not in my head, but you can check it on Twitter, and also I pinned it like a comment on my YouTube channel too, like in the community tab. You can check it there too. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, and let's start. Let's start. Open this. Put my sound up. Get out of this. And hello! I had to get the sound off because it couldn't, like, I wouldn't be able to hear the rest. Let me see. Maybe this. Let me see. This is nice, I think. How is my voice with the BGM of the game? For now, you only hear the cicadas. This is gonna be nice. Okay. Close. Yay! Maybe I should lower a bit the sound of clicking and stuff like this. Okay. So, welcome to... Oh, the game is loud. Okay. I'm gonna lower it. Like this, I lowered it a bit. In general, also in the anime, you could hear the cicadas pretty loud, like, but yeah, I can't wait to get myself a mic. Yep, okay, this is perfect, nice. I can't wait to get myself a mic because I know that my voice is too echoey when I speak, because I rewatch my vods to try to find a way to get better. And because I plan to start sharing you know, shorts and stuff on YouTube. But yeah. Oh god, that's loud. Shit. Onikakushi. Welcome to the world of Higurashi when they cry. The Onikakushi arc will be opening, inviting you to the world. Don't play tough, please. Just enjoy the life in Hinata to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. Okay. I did. Oh. By the way, I had watched first season of the anime. I know the plot, but I never played the game. And this is game that came way after the original story too. So, oh, wow, that was loud. That was so loud. That was so loud. Please don't lament. I will forgive you even if the world will not forgive you. Please don't lament. I will forgive you even if the world not forgive you. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Yo, you. Oh god, why the hell it's so loud? Oh yeah, I forgot that it started like this. If it's too loud for you, I'm gonna lower the sound. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would be far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Oh god, that's so loud. Even in very moment. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice, and those tears. That mechanic. Oh, I want to change the speed of the text of the picture. Oh god. Only the cry of the cicadas remained annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She's no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Oh my god. You're for a scare, my guy. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there was none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then why this pain? My eyes getting moist. Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough, and countless times I've wavered over whatever I should just throw the battered thing away, except I stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? It felt better if I just threw it away, even knowing that I choose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand the painful struggle and accepted it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take an easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away, I'm leaving it behind with her. like flowers by a grave. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm, just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy. That adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Besides, this will be the last time, because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. How are you enjoying the start? Oh, perhaps I really did. Love you. Higurashi when they cry. Oh my god. Wait. I want to make the text a little slower because I can't read that fast. I hope you're okay with it. Also the sound a bit lower. Maybe like this. Somebody had been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. I felt wrong for you drop, so I tried to ignore it. Yay, you had it on. I mean, generally the source material, which is the game, is always better than most, versions of it afterwards, but the anime is incredible. I think that you'll be able to enjoy both if you see the story now, since I'm gonna play the first chapter only, and it's different each time. It's kind of story. The story is the way structured that you can enjoy no matter which media you watch. I also hope that I'm not speaking too loud. It had been a while since last went to the city. I only returned to attend funeral or of a relative. Oh my goodness. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. The melodies, cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of the locusts and the bobbing of brooks. Wow, I can't read. And the cry of Higurashi, evening cicadas. Rather than making me feel lonely, the quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There is nothing where I am living now. I don't just mean there's anything. I don't just mean aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines, no music stores, no restaurants. I apologize for reading a bit scuff. I'm gonna try to get in my lane as soon as possible. And no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I even hung out on any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologizing so much. So just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whatever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's so much. There's no such thing as irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing, even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, that's all more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she kept apologizing in a such heartbreaking voice. Hey, you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up! I was finally aroused from my nap by my father's prodding. I'm so excited. Oh god. I'm so excited to show you. And later, if people can watch this as well, I'm so excited people to see this because it's an incredible story. I love it so much. I love sharing stories with people, and one of my dreams is to get good enough with my voice acting so you can enjoy it even more. Yeah, it's really good. I just got a point not to watch horror much. Yeah, I enjoy psychological horror. I don't like gore, not because I'm disturbed, but I don't find it like you can spook people and create scary atmosphere in this way more than you can with visuals. I think that even if you had the opportunity to read Higurashi as a book instead, there is not such version of the story, but if there was, it would be probably even more um, effective. But yeah, Japanese horror is way different than Western in general. It's way more based in pauses, in the dialogue, and just the atmosphere. You get actual jump scares very rarely, and that's why they actually work. And because they have logic, it's not there just to make you jump. Let's continue. It seems the train had reached its final stop. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this as your late night time with Walker Boy. That's kinda enjoying scaring people with stories. Also, I can't wait to show you. You can see it. You know, nice. Um, I did a small edit of my face with the butcher knife and everything. I look kind of creepy, and I enjoy it a lot. I love creepy shit. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local roads. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window on the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we take a car deeper in, we take a car deeper into the mountains. By the way, you can actually visit the place that is in this story in Japan. There's actual place that is exactly like this. They used it as a reference. Past where the dense forest encroached on the mountains road suddenly opened up. There, where I live now, Hinamizawa. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had frigid bite. Although, in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, it was greeted with a vibrant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying the view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air has its own taste. Let me let you hear this a bit louder because it's really good. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. What? What? You never learned the main character family occupation? I never knew that his dad is actually a painter. What? Okay, something new even for me. See? Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Yeah, you never learn what his dad is working. At least from the season that I had seen. There is one new, but it's far in the future in the story, so I don't know what. I'm so excited weirdly for this small nitpick. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easy-going lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I want to be a painter when I grow up. That was ecstatic about that. That was just because I looked easy. I'd never tell him that though. Yeah, it's not easy. Me as someone who works on art and stuff, it's not easy. But if you manage to kinda hold your passion for long enough, it can be rewarding. There's days that can make you frustrated because your skills are just lacking in that particular day or particular thing you want to draw, but yeah. You're gonna see how I draw soon, so yeah. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook. It was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tunes as she brought over the miso soup. It seems like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Full bowl of rice? Or would half be enough? Pow on. First, I savored the steamy hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with an egg. Between the bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunches of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, my mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast even since we moved here, Keiichi. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as to look at breakfast. She woke up early. I butchered that sentence. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd clap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with white grin. Is it about the time to meet with Rena-chan? Hurry, hurry. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Oh god. Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without a fail. The way I look at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Serious though, how long does Rena wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door. Please, thank Rena-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, weren't they? If I know that, I would have savored them a bit more. Morning! Time to drink water. And here's Rena. She is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. I love how Higurashi and many more recent stories use it as inspiration to use cute art with very disturbing story. Kei-chikan! Good morning! It's good that I had heard the Japanese voice acting so I can use my memory to make something close to her actual voice. Again, I apologize if I stutter a lot. Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime. If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. She's so conscientious and such a good person. If that ever happened, I'll just leave you behind. Oh my god. Hey, chica, you're so cold. I'll wait for you all the time. I leave you in the dust, without looking back. Why are you so mean? Why? Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed. I'm kidding. I'll wait for you. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red. Thank you. I'll wait you forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long. Forever? Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? I haven't. Never read any before. From that response, I gathered that she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. I'm sorry for laughing when it's not in character, but it's so cute. She's so precious. She's so cute. She gets flustered really easy, like really easy. And he really loves to tease her, but in very, very, very friendly way. I love this scene. Each time I see it, no matter the medium in which I see this scene, I love it. Oh, she'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh yeah, message from Mom. She said thanks for the pickles. It was nothing. You're welcome. How are they? Not too salty? They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. I would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom? What? Why are you asking who made them? Why? Depending on who made them, my opinion on them might change drastically. Huh? She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she used for the pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response. It was me. Delicious. Oh god, I love them so much. Oh my god, I love them so much. These two are so adorable. Oh. These two are so adorable. Chat, what you're thinking about them. From the first several minutes with them. That's so adorable. Calm before the storm. Huh? Pretty good, just like the last one. You were perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by someone low life. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Oh god. Or so I decided for myself. Let go. We've kept me on waiting. We'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just keeps spacing out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we could make our way to school. This strange, easily flustered girl is... Hello, AK1, hello! Sorry if for some reason it's not working. I'm gonna do it for you. For some reason it's not working. I'm gonna check them out later. I'm good. I'm enjoying this story a lot. I really love this anime, this novel, and the anime that is based on it. I hope you're good too, and you're having a nice time watching me. I apologize if my voice acting is a bit scuff. My voice is kinda dead, but yeah. I'm giving you a hug anyway. Despite my bot not agreeing with me, I'm giving you a hug. Big hug. I wish I could show you with my hands. I hope you're okay. Oh, let me drink a bit of water before coming back to it. This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I will think that I'm gonna use the other way, the Japanese way of pronouncing, which is first the last name and then the first name, because I'm used to seeing their names in the opposite. Ryugu Rena is her name, and she's very cute, flustered girl. I love her. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Micha! Good morning! Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noticing us, she waved. Ah, finally here. You two are late. Usually you're the one late. In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Sonozaki Mion. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class. Morning, Rena. And it's been a while. Kei-chan. How many years? I was only off for 2 days. You don't say. You're so much cuter back then. Mion's gaze started at my chest, then dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs. Wow. I forget how much of a tease he is. So she was saying it was my crotch that was getting cuter back then. Oh no! I had never read the actual novel, so this is all new for me too, and reading it myself is like such a whiplash. Oh god, I hope my voice is not too loud. My OBS is telling me that my voice is really loud. Before you ask, just to clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Oh no, I'm so shy to read this line. No. Save me, chat. Chat, save me. Chat, save me. I want to voice act, but I didn't know that this wasn't in the anime. This whole combo with the crotch. Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Oh, save me. No. Being so engulfed with energy every morning is quite a problem though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. I am dying, chat, I'm dying. I am Rena currently. No. I am on Seisu in general, but I didn't expect this to hit me in the face like this. Oh my god. Oh, save me. Oh. Okay. Don't say next time. Right now is just fine. How about letting the little guy get a fresh morning hair? Don't think I ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it falling the morning air before. You sure does act like an old man sometimes. Gotcha. Time for a big review. Oh no, I'm dying. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached to my fly, Rena began to ramble in near panic. Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, I butchered the voice. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Red-faced, flustered Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. Oh god. How was it? seeing the city again. Mia switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. I only went for a funeral, I didn't have much time. So yeah, did you look for it? The thing I asked for. You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here, after all. Is this about the game again, Mi-chan? Mion nodded proudly as Serena giggled. Yep. I wanted Kei-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can't just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I have to now. Now to get another game full of hot action. This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand. Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I heard she collects quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign origin games. If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. Sorry that I'm mixing their voices, I'm gonna drink a bit of water to try to fix that. Okay. Of course. Okay. So this was Serena. I totally butchered the voices then. If there's a game you think I understand, let me play too. Of course. If Kei-chan is up for it, I should warn you though. We're pretty tough. This is what I want. I want to play all sorts of games I don't intend to lose. Wow. Then we'll let you in a group this time. I guess. This is Serena. I'm really sorry for butchering who is reading what. Wow. Then we'll let you in the group this time. I guess she has a speech pattern of repeating the last thing she says. Wrestling with the joy of her head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink and her expression perked up even further. I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't have one to. Rena laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved her here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make me transfer a student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in so they won't feel like they had to try to make me feel welcome. I felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Hinamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompassed all the different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems nothing happened that made it became a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that was a bad thing. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad. I wasn't going to fall for that again. To think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a holy smirk on her face. What's it, you guys? Step back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here. Huh? Then Satoko-chan is... Her name was Hojo Satoko. She was disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this. Quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Satoko. A holy laugh came from beyond the door. Excellent, Gei-chan. I guess that means that you win this round. No, this is Satoko we're talking about. It's so relaxing when I have that. I'm happy that you like it despite of my absolute horrendous poor excuse of voice acting. Especially at some lines when I'm trying to separate the voices. But it's good. I don't mind my voice and my streams being like sleeping aid for people. You always can check the Vod here or on YouTube, so that's nice. And just engaging in chat is very helpful for me. Oh, let me take a bit of breath. I really want to get better. I get better, like I can see myself that I stutter less and I can put more emotions, but it's slow process and I don't like slow processes. Yeah, let me stretch a bit because I get so focused in reading the screen that I don't move at all, which means that I get really stiff really fast. No, this is Satoko we're talking about. I doubt this is it. After falling for such an intricate trap since the day one, just the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one, traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. I most definitely can get way better because my inspiration is Fugger of it, which is high bar to have. Like my bar is basically god tier. So yeah. Excuse me for coughing. I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm back. Got a sip of coffee too. Which is kinda bad. Coffee actually makes your throat dry, so you can't read this easy, but anyway. As well as being clever, they almost never misfired. When you least expect it, she strikes. Yeah, that bar is absolutely horrendous, I know, but I have my inspirations and people I look up to. Nice cape, no time to relax. By the look of yeah, I'm dead. By the look of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. It looks a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. Oh, that sounds painful. Imagine blackboard eraser full with rocks falling on your head. How he didn't get concussion? What the hell? Because that's actually kinda dangerous. Depending on the rocks, but still. Oh. So then, why don't you just open the door and let it drop? That's what it is. That's what Sadako was after. Making me focus my attention upward, so I lifted my hand to the door. There were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with a tape, a frightening trap. A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination, Sadako. But, in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and stinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in a most picturesque manner. Kei-chan, watch out! Instinctively reached to Mion's shirt. Shrill warning. I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Oh! An ink stone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation had I landed square on it. So basically, if my reading made it kinda hard to understand, she put a razor above the door to distract him, so he doesn't look at his hand when opening the door, because inside Japanese doors are kind of flat, so you have to put your fingers and basically move the door at left or right side, and at the side where you put your fingers in, she put thumbtacks in it, so he would hurt his fingers. And they also were distraction, so he doesn't think of what is going to happen at the other side of the door, where there was something like a jump rope, so he can fall and put his face in the ink, which is like they use for classes for writing lessons. It's like liquidified ink. So yeah. And Rena noticed what happened. Like, Rena noticed the ink and shouted at him, "Watch out!" And so he can roll at the side. My explanation was horrible, but I hope that this one is better and you understand what happened. Satoko is really smart for a kid. And very cute. Look how cute she is. Look how cute she is. Satoko is really cute. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Keiichi-san. I read very lively this morning. Still spread in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. That was a step up from your usual trap, Sadako. By the way, here is also quite late, so I may move this a bit early so I can voice act more loudly. I haven't the finest idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning. You little... Oh. As it seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on the inkstone. A small hand gently rubbed my head. Pain, go away. The small, dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head. You didn't sprain your back or anything. Oops. Say welcome to my favorite character of the whole series. And I will make my best attempt to voice act her. She has very gentle, small child voice, but kinda mature at the same time. You didn't sprain your back or anything, didn't you? Did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears. I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about that you actually do, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now. Yay! Thanks, Rika-chan. The pain... Oh. Yay, Rika-chan. Good morning. Good morning to you, Rena. Good morning to you all. Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion and I all bowed back. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Satoko. I glared over in her direction. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact. I'm the very model of good girl. A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps. Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof? What? I picked up Satoko by the back of her collar. She looked like a misbehaved cat when I do this. By a cat I wouldn't be, but a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with. Oh god, I'm so bad at reading today, what the... Okay. I am sorry. Try saying that. If I won't say it. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead. I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof. Just so you know, my forehead flicks really hurt. It can split plywood right in half. Stop! Get away from me, you beast! Don't say that way, people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. She's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days. Rika-chan really is just so... How could I do anything more after being told that? Thank you, Bomb. Thank you. It's helping a lot following me. Thank you. Feel free to use the exclamation points in chat. Also, how's your day? I hope everything is okay and you're having a good time listening to me despite my a bit scuff voice acting. Let me drink another sip of water. My voice is dying. She still had her eyes clamped shut and she braced herself for the forehead flick. Wow! It doesn't bother me. Wow! You mustn't cry, Satoko. Keep on fighting, yeah! Rika gently patted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess these two are the same age. I think Satoko could learn a little or million from Rika-chan. Next time, set an even more amazing trap. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Arena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Oh, Satoko-chan is crying! So cute! You can't take them home. Oh, but they're so cute. You can't, no matter how cute they are. But just for a bit, it's fine. It's fine. Rena kept a cutely face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Myun, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up. Then I can just look. Just looking? That should be fine, right? Right? Rena swooped over Satoko's crying form. If a girl even goes missing in Hinamizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities. Foreshadowing. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away. The teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Satoko, that ink stone is yours, right? Just from Mio's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtack stuck to the door and an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Let me quick. Yeah, a bump. And it starts quite nice. Quite cute. Which is one of the, like, Higurashi was the leader in the whole thing of disturbing animes having very cute art. And Higurashi probably was one of the first novels doing it too. Although most novels have cuter art than the story. Again, thank you for engaging in chat, also it helps a lot, and for following. It means a lot to me. Let me save, quick save. Okay. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had a pick-up after. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedroom from before had been neatly tied up. Many people don't know how to talk, they just pretend they know, so don't worry. We made it in time. Rise, attention. Mion gave out the morning commands. It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She had to teach something different to each one. But naturally she ended up spending all her time with the younger kids. Ren and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, ended up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping me teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Ren and Mion with their studies. You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Easy to understand. Rena took breath after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of a subject is. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. While you're teaching us, you're getting it in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite lazy fired about things. For one, isn't she supposed to be the highest grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be trouble later on. With these marks. It's not like I'm aiming to go on a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exam a little at a time. Her staunch defiance was really something else. This was different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exam. Mii-chan, Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school. Wow, thanks so much. Especially you, Rena. Private lessons, just two of us. He's teasing her again. Private lessons? A puff of smoke shaped like a hollow popped out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lesson is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? I'd like to hear the play-by-play about that next time. Oh god, these two. While Mion was flipping through the vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. So, in the city, do you have to study this much? If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into a university. So you study just to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. Well, knowing that this stuff won't even come in handy in the future. Out here, you can get into university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock. That's right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam. If anyone can get into university, then there is no need to be upright about this stuff, right? Well, that's true, but you should at least know Though that's common knowledge. This old geezer thinks that, instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off, but since it was Mune, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. In place of crime, crime? Wow. Okay, what? Okay. The mood with my mistaken reading changed quite a bit with the crime. In place of shame, the sounds of principals waving a handbell drifted through the classroom. Kei-chan, we're done. It sounded wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why I read crime instead of chime. I was like, what? Oh god. Crime. It's our wonderful lunchtime. In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Myun gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period. Hey chicken, let's have lunch. I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. Alright, let's eat. There seemed to be different cliques, even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Our age were different and we had both boys and girls. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Rena and Myun pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Satoko and Rika-chan were slowly looking their desks over as well. Hey chicken, hurry! Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. Hey Ichi-san, lunchbox is mostly absurdly filled with nothing but bread crust like some sort of destitute plebeian. Wow, the words. Why don't you just show it to us? Come on, now. Even though Satoko was hurling his thoughts at me, she still wouldn't open the lid of her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, representative me, please give the signal to start. At first, this was kinda embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and gender may have all been different, but we were all friends. Let's eat! The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of our girls. Of course there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they weren't scared to approach me. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compared to the girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. I told girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mia noticed that and tease me quite a bit. As the fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch. My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today? My, isn't isn't Madame Sotoko lunch extravagant today as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look and it's rather trendy. Buying into the fight that Sotoko was starting, our chopsticks looked in a cross counter, stabbing into each other's lunch. My, how delicious! Oh, the star is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold. After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some from dinner last night. By the way, Satoko and Rika's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too? This tastes like mom's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. Very scary. It gets scary. I wouldn't say scary, but very intriguing in the future. They use the prologue quite well. Like, you get into the sense of security and then you are basically destroyed. But I really love Rika. She's such a nice girl. So caring for people. I guess Rika-chan just good at this sort of things. She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing! Rika is quite exceptional in many ways. That's nothing for you to boast about. Rena is actually better at cooking than I am. Huh? Well, you know, it seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly. Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot this time. Is it good? I hope. It's got high marks from me. Mion, you're talking too much. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. You're taking too much. I just realized that I misread that. Satoko and Rika-chan reached over at the same time and struggled short. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena, but Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on. How did you like it? Isn't Rena-san an extremely good cook too? Quite different from Keiichi-san. I said that's nothing for you to boast about. You're not much different than Keiichi-chan, Satoko. Oh, just let me drink a bit of water. Wow, I zoomed in so much. Satoko, can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet. Satoku's face went pale. Hey, even I can the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know? Of course I can. I really can. It's really hard for her to lie. Hey chicken, both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? I shouldn't be picking on her. Me-chan too. Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Miu laughed loudly as she drew closer to Satoku. Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Satoko, what's this? Miu lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. But that's asper... No, Miu made eye contact with me, and within 3 seconds I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus and giving her 2 choices, she's pretty terrible. The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait, the green one is cauliflower. So which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower, but the green one is Do you really know which one is which? How about just give up? I'd expected no less from the class representative, the oldest. The way she drives people into corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonosaki household must be quite the ordeal. I do know. I really do. Then answer the question. I know. She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. Cute! Rena entered a state of euphoria as Satoko bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheeks against Satoko's head and smoothed her. Really a very content face. On that wouldn't care if she would end right then. It was that kind of smile. Rena! Mimi is picking on me. Cute! It's okay, Rena-chan. Rena-chan will take care of those bad people, for she is my little sister. Wow, that sound. It was like a flash of lightning. What was that just now? Both of Rena's fists shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts of our face. This is the first time you've gotten one, right? Today, she went easy on us. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena. See? Satoko-chan, I took care of them. Cute! I wanna take you home. She's obsessed with cute stuff, but also kinda scary. Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Satoko stuck her tongue out at us. dummy though, using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Let me just take a sip of water again. My voice is really starting to die, but I want to hit the 2-hour mark. No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance. Hey, Keiichi-kun, tomorrow do you have plans or anything? Huh? It was such a direct question from Rena. I inadvertently blushed. If I was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more simply? Rena saw me lost for words and realized I'd misunderstood and turned red as well. No, I didn't mean it like that, you see? So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun when Rena's in panic, I went along with a little. Oh really? So it wasn't meant that way. Playing it up, I swamped my shoulders, feigning dejection. Keiichi-kun, why are you so disappointed? Why? Mi-chan. Unable to hold it any longer, Mio slapped me on the back. I see. The old geezer never knew you could push her buttons like that. What was it? Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach, while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well, feeling just a bit guilty. I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding, sorry. It was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one. Huh? A joke? Since when? About halfway through? Halfway? It's okay, Chan, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start. That means it was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mio would let such a delectable detail slip by her. Well, you see, saying anything more was about the deal. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an favorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena? What were we talking about? It had been so long that Rena had forgotten that's how long Mion had teased me. It's just Kei-chan, you probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself, can you? That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing pin the tail or the donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here. Yeah, I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school. Yes. So we see, tomorrow we're thinking that Yeah. So tomorrow we were thinking that Michan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around. That would be godsend, frankly. I was happy about the offer. You come of course, right? If I'm free. You're being invited by a girl, you know. If I'm free. You're probably free anyways. If I'm free. I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scam to say so upfront. Okay, chicken, you're not free, perhaps? While Myun and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'll be a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me, I apologize. I'm free. Great. The trepidation disappeared from Arena's face as it blossomed into a smile. Hey now. Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Arena, isn't there? It seems Mion didn't care from how rude I was to her compared to how quickly I agreed with Arena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Arena forwards, speeding up a place to leave Mion behind. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should just be the two of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind. If K-Chicken is okay, it's okay with that then. I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keiichi Maebara. It'd be great if the two of us could go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena? If we're bringing a basket, I may go with the food. Maybe. Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll tell you that you two disappeared into the hotel district together. Oh my god, the implications of this one. Wow. And another smack. Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow is gonna be so fun. Later, Keiichi-kan, Mi-chan, bye! She smacked them and she was like, I'm out. Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion's spot on the ground. There was welt on her face. Are you alright? There was over 2 meters between you two, guys. Since you came, they've become sharper. This old geezer's body can't handle it. Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Or else this will end up being Mion's slapstick comedy hour. If that happened, the results might be fatal. Don't feel bad, Mion. You're probably the only one who can't dodge her jabs. It felt like it was her knee, though. Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrevealed martial artist master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in extreme contact sport. You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch. Kei-chan, you should. This old geezer will root for you. Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. I got new achievement. Let me save. Save. Oh my god, I have so many spaces to save stuff. Wait, so it's like different? Okay. Save. Yes. End of chapter 1. Okay, so we finished chapter 1. I have tips. I wonder if I should read them or they may spoil you guys. I think I'm gonna leave the tips so I don't spoil you guys in case they mention something about the story. So we finished the first chapter of the novel. It's quite long. The game is around 10-11 hours, and since I read a bit slower than most people because I'm training myself to get better at it, it takes even longer. So I think that it's a good point to finish this for now. We're gonna have Higurashi at least once or twice a week, especially if it allows me to share it on YouTube without copyright issues. So for now we're gonna finish the game. We're gonna close. Yay! Okay. Gonna move to here, put my BGM back on. Hey, hello, hi people, hi. Let me move myself a bit. Hello, thank you to all of you who stuck with me for my first almost 2 hours of Higurashi. Again, I'm sorry that I'm still not very good with voice acting. I actually am talking quite softly now because my voice kinda died and it's kinda painful to speak. But yeah, I hope you had good time and I hope you can't wait for me to rate someone because I like supporting people. I know how hard it is to find even one person who joins, so yeah. If it's night for you, take good rest. Don't forget to eat if you are hungry, drink water. To the people who are going to watch this as VOD, thank you for liking, for watching, for joining me. It's gonna be very helpful if you follow my profile on YouTube and if you pop up on live stream sometimes. I hope you like seeing me get better each time because I think that I'm getting better. It just takes a while. Let me rate you guys. Rate channel. Okay, there are few people that we can rate. So yeah, bye for now. See you tomorrow with cards organized neatly, which is gonna be kind of fun since I'm gonna lose my mind. Better for my throat because I'm not gonna read something, but yeah. Thank you for joining.